It's a bummer. Um, is it recording? I don't know. Yeah, it's okay. It's recording.
It says recording.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so anyway, that's a neat piece. So then let's look at a more radical piece, and this is Isabel's piece. So here's Isabel's grid, and she chose, again, a very long, narrow format, but not only that, but she used a very long, narrow content area. So if we look at her design without the grid, it really has a very kind of an elegant feel because of the vast amount of negative space. And then she uses these kind of color bars, and the color bars and the color bars, and these are her continuity elements. I like her choice of type a little bit better. It's just has a little bit more of a sense of elegance, but you can see her design really hangs together nicely. And she uses a flow line very dominantly, a negative space above. But you see how it just holds together so nicely. And she's using a technique where she splits the content through the gutter, but then picks it up using sort of these half sections of the imagery, not half, but like slices of the imagery, and kind of plays around a little bit with that. It's a very playful, kind of fun thing. And so just kind of going backwards on that, it just really feels like it's a cool piece. Looking at her grid, has, it's almost a little too stratified. Right in here, it's starting to get really kind of thick. But I think she was doing that because she was using these narrow areas. And again, she's using very thin alleys between her imagery and her color bars. So again, that's an effective way. If you have too much space, like something like here, you might just find, like I said last week, you might just find a division of space, like it might have been this one or it might have been that one, and that becomes the dimension, so that you don't always have to have a grid line for both pieces. You just use that dimension, which has been found already in the grid, and so that it has a proportional relationship to the whole, and then that would be how you do your alleys. So again, we don't have to worry about that just yet because we're still, just roughing it in. But I just kind of want you to think about this as you're going through it. Okay. Okay, so those were the pieces I wanted to show you. And I actually have a video, I think, but I also have this one that I just made at least partway through. And again, I'll post this on the website as a resource for you in case you want to go back through it again. Any questions? All good?
All good.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, then I will see you. I'll put that sign-up sheet. Anybody who wants to can sign up for it. And if I don't see you, I will probably schedule something on Monday, just so that we can keep track of where we're at, and I can give you some feedback. And that way, when we have our meeting on Wednesday, we can then, take a look at it and then jump into phase 2. Cool?
Okay. Yeah.
Great. Thanks, everybody, for coming, and we will see you either on Monday or Wednesday. Yeah. Cool. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay.
See you later. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Take care.
Cheers.